Henry. Justin Henry. Said TZ.
How you doing, Justin? Good evening.
Jeremy H.
Jeremy, good evening.
Welcome in. Rick. Welcome in. Brandy for Butterfly Peach.
What's up, guys?
Welcome in. FTT 76. Jeremy H. Said hello, TZ. Welcome in. Freiliner truck driver B. Welcome in. Nikki Lynn's prehistoric turtle. Rick. Said what's up, TZ. Brandy for Butterfly Peach. Said high powder smiling woman raising one hand, smiling woman raising one hand. FTT 76. Said hey fella, what's up, raised hand with finger splayed. Jeremy H. Said Brandy. Freiliner truck driver B. Said hello, TZ.
What's up,
Justin
Freiliner?
Henry. Said I'm great. Nikki Lynn's prehistoric turtle. Said hello, TZ. Justin Henry.
Nikki
Said
Turtle
how
Turtle.
are you doing, TZ?
What's up?
Brandy for Butterfly Peach. Said hi, Jeremy. Justin and Dave smiling woman raising one hand, smiling woman raising one hand, smiling woman raising one hand. Brandy for Butterfly Peach. Said Nikki purple heart. Riff. Said what's happening here? FTT 76. Said Miss Brandy and chat g'day. Welcome in. Patrick F. Nikki Lynn's prehistoric turtle. Said Miss Brandy for purple heart green heart. Patrick F. Said good evening, sir.
What's up, y'all? What a shit show this place is. Wow.
FTT 76. Said busy lot tonight. Justin Henry. Said TZ, I saw what you posted in Discord. Rick.
What I posted.
Said very busy. Justin Henry. Said, is this West Virginia? Brandy for Butterfly Peach. Said, well now I gotta go check the Discord, Justin.
Yeah, I don't know what he's
F.
talking about.
Said, hey Dave.
What's up, Evod? Welcome in, y'all. Welcome back to the TZ
Nikki
channel.
Lynn's prehistoric turtle. Said hi, Patrick F. Justin Henry, Dave and Rick.
What's up, Patrick?
Welcome in. Zombie Johnny Cash CS. Justin Henry.
Johnny
Said
Cash,
sorry,
what's
Brandy.
up?
Zombie Johnny Cash CS. Said hello, I am Johnny Cash. Justin Henry. Said Nikki. Patrick F. Said hi, Nikki.
I believe you said that last time.
FTT 76. Said was that accident all because of Lynn? Riff. Said wouldn't be surprised if Joey appeared out of nowhere. Freiliner truck driver B. Said I think it was the video with the accident TZ from earlier. Patrick F. Said hey Johnny Cash.
I don't know. I didn't exactly get to stop and ask the investigators what happened. All I can do is guess, man. All I can do is guess. It's pretty windy. It's pretty ugly. They hauled everybody away in ambulances,
Brandy
I know
for
that.
Butterfly Peach. Said I think he was referring to the post you made about the accident.
Okay.
Justin Henry.
Sounds good.
Said yes, Brandy. Brandy for Butterfly Peach. Said that's all I seen you posted anyway.
Well, I
Freiliner truck
put a
driver.
video on YouTube on
Said
it,
yes.
Justin. Did you not see my 360 video I did, or the short? Check it out. 360 short on it.
Nikki Lynn's prehistoric turtle. Said it looked pretty ugly. Hopefully everyone is okay.
Yeah, I hope so.
FTT
Like I
76.
said, they...
Said prayers and thoughts for all. Justin
When
Henry. Said I haven't.
Well, then you better start watching, man. God dang it, Justin. Pat?
Welcome in. Wheelburner Express. Wheelburner
What's up,
Express.
Wilbur?
Said what's good today, Jim.
My
Randy
Subway
or
sandwich is
Butterfly
good.
Peach. Said yeah, person with folded hands, I hope everyone is well. Freightliner truck driver B.
So,
Said yes, I did see the 360 video and I loved it.
thank you.
Randy or
No.
Butterfly Peach.
God
Said
damn it.
wheel hey smiling woman
I can't
raising
get a
one
word in
hand,
and say
smiling
nothing
woman
here, son
raising
of a-
one hand. Justin Henry. Said Wheel Burner Express. Welcome in. Brat. Said hi everyone. Nikki Lynn's prehistoric turtle. Said are you a little slow today Justin? Just kidding. Randy or Butterfly Peach. Said CPB purple heart. Justin Henry. Said Brat.
So when I put that post in Discord, Justin, I was sitting in the way station.
Justin Henry.
Ambulances going back the other
Said no
direction.
Nikki Lynn's prehistoric turtle. Said hi at Brat.
I hauled everybody away in ambulances. I was told on the radio we were sitting there waiting for life flight.
Wheelburner Express.
That never happened.
Said hit the like button everyone please.
Thank you, Wheelburner. What's going on there, my crazy Canadian? How the heck are you? Ignore the sandwich wrapper. I gotta eat. Starving. Haven't eaten today.
Patrick F. Said hi Brian and Jen.
That's Wheelburner and Crazy Mom.
Said watch him munching on Jim.
I am munching on a Titan turkey from Subway.
FTT 76. Said 6-inch or foot long.
Well, 6 inches left of a foot long. With guacamole. I got guac.
Freightliner truck driver B. Said I shared your video and liked it.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Well, isn't that what
Welcome
Joey had
in.
today, I think?
Haley R. Said hello.
Hey, Haley.
FTT 76. Said sounds yummy thumbs up
So,
sign.
lettuce, or onion, green pepper, tomato, guacamole, that's it. A little bit of salt and pepper.
Patrick F. Said hey Haley R. Justin Henry. Said hi Haley.
It was a very long day
76.
today.
Said noise. Welcome in. Duct tape.
What's up,
Duct tape.
DT?
Said quack quack. Nikki Lynn's prehistoric turtle. Said hello Haley R.
Now, I got up for 6 o'clock this morning. Got stuck in traffic.
Nikki Lynn's prehistoric turtle.
At what, 10?
Said good evening at duct tape.
Sat for 6 hours to get loaded.
Said hi PT. FTT 76.
Split my clock out.
Said Ducker's raised hand with finger splayed.
I still got 6.5
Here we are.
hours of drive time left.
Said hi Patrick, Justin, and Nikki.
Kathy has no manners whatsoever. Don't tell Carol I have my Doritos. What's up, Crazy Bomb Brad?
Crazy Brat. Said she takes after you Jim face with tears of joy.
So I got 6.5 hours of clock left. I really don't think I'm going to be driving for 6.5 more hours.
FTT 76 said, so you didn't go catch up, crazy dog, like you said you could have, faced with tears of joy, faced with tears of joy. Crazy Brad said, I thought since I hadn't seen you in a while, I'd pop in.
Where you been? Get mad at me or something? Jesus. We're in your lane, dude. Wow.
Duct tape said, where are you at now, TZ, and what time is it?
It's 8:54. I just went through Harrisburg. I'm on the big road. Come on, y'all, let's watch that
Said,
junior
I've
run.
been somewhat depressed lately. No idea why either.
You know, me too. Quite honestly, I think I might have said something about that in one of my last live streams. I've been going through a bout myself. I know when something's not quite right because I oversleep. And that's right now. No, I never got over to the crazy.
Said, hey TZ, did you like my pet kangaroo? Ha ha ha.
You suck. I did try to get I went on the AI and it said, showed me a picture of a kangaroo with a white shirt. Didn't do anything. I tried. That was one pumped up friggin' roo, wasn't it? Damn it.
Duct tape said, oops, sorry, hi there, Nikki. Just saw that. FTT 76 said, I know, right. Nikki Lynn's prehistoric turtle said, hugs to you at Crazy Brad. You're not alone. Welcome in. Amanda the DoorDasher. Patrick F.
Buttercup
said, hi DT again. Amanda the DoorDasher said, hello all.
Alright, here we go. Everybody, please stop what you're doing. Grab your keyboards. Everybody say hi, Justin. Everybody. Hi,
Patrick
Justin.
F. said, hello Amanda. Welcome in. Grace. Duct tape said, hey there Patrick. Grace said, hi everyone, and TZ. Duct tape said, hey there Amanda. Justin Henry said, hi Justin.
There you go.
Grace
There you go.
said, hi Justin. FTT 76 said, hi Justin, raised hand with finger splayed, raised hand with finger splayed. Nikki Lynn's prehistoric turtle said, hi Justin Henry, waving hand sign. Duct tape said, hi Justin. Patrick F. said, hi Justin.
See?
Crazy Brad
I love this community.
said, hi Justin, and
You guys are
Amanda.
friggin' awesome.
Haley R. said, hi Justin.
Damn it.
Freeliner truck driver said, hi Justin. Justin Henry said, Grace. FTT 76 said, hey Justrix. Duct tape said, aloha Justin. Amanda the DoorDasher said, who is Justin?
Who the hell
Duct
knows?
tape said, Guten Abend Justin. Nikki Lynn's prehistoric turtle said, Sissy Grace. Grace said, hi Sissy Nikki. Patrick F. said, Amanda, face with tears of joy, I don't know.
There we go. was that hungry. Thank you all for coming on in tonight. The nighttime TruckerZeus stream, come on.
Said hi, Grace. Grace. Said hi, Patrick. F, I thought you were going to bed. Justin Henry. Said Teasy, it's been a while since you eat. Amanda the DoorDasher. Said, are we having orange juice? Crazy Brat.
Not tonight.
Said, good thing Katie isn't here. Face with tears of joy. FTT 76. Said, Pat, you don't know Justin. Did you two have a fight? Face with tears of joy. Mickey Lynn's prehistoric turtle. Said LOL Dave. Grace. Said hi Dave 76.
Let's see, it's about 26 o'clock where duct tape is right now. What is this? Oh, everybody's saying again. Somebody streaming? Well, I've been sitting here working. What did I miss tonight? Come on, you guys. Fill me in here. What the heck am I missing?
Said I will be soon, maybe Grace. Grace. Said LOL okay Patrick.
Oh my god, that coffee is so
Duct
good.
tape. Said true. It is almost 27 o'clock.
I knew it was. In DT land, it's always a clock
FTT
somewhere.
76. Said hey Grace comes up sign. Grace. Said what's 27 o'clock?
What's 27 o'clock? That's the hour after 26 o'clock. And it's right before
Freeliner truck
28
driver
o'clock.
B. Said Crazy Dog went live. FTT 76.
Oh shit, you did
Said
two in a row,
11:00
huh?
a.m. here in Oz.
Oh.
Patrick F. Said Dave, we always get into a fight LOL. Grace. Said I know that teasy.
Well, I was just being a smartass, you know, that's how I rock and roll. 27
Duct tape.
o'clock!
Said 27 o'clock is 24 o'clock plus 3 o'clock.
That's a lot of cocks.
Grace. Said oh I'm aware LOL.
How you doing,
Humans
Grace?
Historic turtle.
How are you doing?
Said face with tears of joy. Welcome in. Cheryl Archer. Cheryl Archer.
Cheryl
Said good evening, Mr.
Archer.
Zeus, and everyone rolling
What
on the
is
floor laughing
going
face with tears
on?
of joy. FTT 76. Said DT beer o'clock somewhere tumbler glass. Grace. Said no duh DT LOL. Crazy Brat. Said they had a lover's quarrel Dave.
Again?
Grace. Said hey Cheryl. Patrick F. Said OTZ being a smart at dollar for his normal self. Grace. Said I'm fabulous. Nikki Lynn's prehistoric turtle. Said hi at Cheryl Archer. Welcome in. Thomas Bath.
Thomas.
FTT 76. Said you said clocks right grinning face with smiling eyes.
Yes. C-L-O-C-K-S.
Said you have a nice clock teasy.
Clock.
Justin Henry. Said Cheryl. Thomas Bath. Said what up backseat drivers. Grace. Said hey Thomas Bath. Justin Henry. Said Thomas. Cheryl Archer. Said where are you headed tonight? Patrick F. Said hey Thomas Bath. Grace. Said Dave get your mind out of the gutter
I'm going
LOL.
west.
Nikki Lynn's prehistoric
And I'm going to stop wherever I
Said hi
can.
at Thomas Bath.
This truck is going to Minneapolis for Thursday morning delivery. I'm going to get as far as I can tonight
Patrick F.
before I have to close my
Said
eyeballs.
AGT oh my mind went into the gutter. Duct tape. Said good morning at Thomas Bath.
guy just can't keep his big rig between the lines there. He's
Grace.
all over the place. Come on.
Said BRB. Amanda the DoorDasher. Said we're not eastbound. Nikki Lynn's prehistoric turtle
Is there no blue crew in here to
said
whack
Dave is
Patrick?
being funny tonight, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy. Thomas Bad said I'm getting ready
Come
for
on
bed.
now, what? You almost took off my
Justin
mirror.
Henry said TZ, are you stopping in Zanesville, Ohio?
What is this guy
FTT
doing?
76 said Grace, I start at gutter level and work down, grinning face with smiling eyes, grinning face with smiling eyes.
This dude is
Duct
all
tape.
over the road.
Said wow, did he just cross a solid wet line? Cheryl Archer said stay safe out there, person with folded hands. Duct tape said me too at Thomas
Look at
Back.
this guy. He just can't keep it in his lane to save his life. And now he's over there on the other side. He's gonna hit that car.
Patrick F said Dave might want to come down, lol. Nikki Lynn's prehistoric turtle
All over the
said
road.
wow, that truck is all over.
How much you want to bet he's got a cell phone to his ear? How much you want to take a bet?
Duct tape
Couldn't tell.
said is he drunk? Freiliner truck driver B said maybe he is falling asleep. FTT 76 said is that dude even awake? Haley R said that guy is scary, yikes. Cheryl Archer said hey, duct tape said cell in his hand and texting. Justin Henry said DT. Nikki Lynn's prehistoric turtle said me too at Haley R. Duct tape said it Cheryl Archer, hello there,
I
darling.
don't want to make any judgments, but let's just say he's not American. And I'll leave it at that.
Duct tape said JH, how you been? Amanda the DoorDasher said there is something else in his hand, lol. Crazy Brat said whatever he's doing, he's going to cause a wreck. Freiliner truck driver B said face with tears of joy.
He's
Nikki
behind
Lynn's
me now, so he
prehistoric
can do whatever he wants back there.
said Amanda face with tears of joy. FTT 76 said worldwide Jack Wagons, I see person face palming. Duct tape said great. Another German driver in America.
No, well, he was of the Eastern heritage, but not German, if you know what I mean. I didn't see anything in his hand, but it didn't look like you could exactly see all the way over the dashboard either.
Freiliner truck driver B
It was a little shorter.
said rolling on the floor laughing.
He can wiggle all he wants as long as he's doing the wiggling behind me. Like, that sounded really... Jennifer, leave it alone. That was... I misspoke. Don't even go down that road, Miss Jennifer. Control, Alt, Delete, whatever I just said. It came out wrong. Holy crap.
Patrick F said TZ, what in the world? Freiliner truck driver B said maybe a newbie. Crazy Brat said face with tears of joy, okay, he's a tampon brain.
Oh, Jesus H. Christ. Good Lord. Miss Jennifer, how are you? We're climbing the hill. You guys can't really tell it from where you're at, but this is like 10 miles long of like 4% grade.
Crazy Brat
It's
said I'm going. Patrick F said you did it to yourself, TZ.
no, I was
Amanda
trying
the
to say
DoorDasher
something.
Said oh wait, the most important question, does Ford
Yes.
have his blankie?
Not only does he have a blankie, but he has a whole
Said dang it, I'm good.
entire comforter. And I actually, Amanda, this is no bullshit. I'm not making this up.
FTT76 said so family friendly is out the window. Then
No,
written
this
face
is a
with
family
smiling
friendly
eyes.
stream.
Written face with smiling eyes.
Amanda, this is the truth.
Grace said I'm back.
Amanda, this DoorDasher from the correct coast. I grabbed that comforter for him. He was sitting back there shivering. And I looked at him and I was like, oh my God, my poor boy. And his eyes are watering. And I'm like, I'm feeling bad for him. I grabbed the comforter, I set him down. And I says, dude, if Amanda saw you shivering like this, she'd kick my ass. I gave him the whole comforter. That's the honest to God's truth. So yes, he has his binky. I don't think he understands just how important he is to
Crazy
the
Brat
community.
said if we were on Rumble, the words would fly like poop in a fan.
He's a very loved little 10-pound animal, isn't he? My dog is
Amanda the
something
DoorDasher
else.
said I don't know if I can stay subscribed to you with that.
What do you mean? What did I do?
Patrick F said right Crazy Brat.
Because he was shivering? I fixed it though. Don't leave.
FTT76 said cause dogs are people too. Heart suit, heart suit. Nikki Lynn's prehistoric turtle said okay, all I'm out. Past my bedtime for old turtle like me.
Alright, Nikki.
Face with tears of joy.
I heard it's supposed to be a little bit of weather there.
Said night Nikki.
Hopefully that's
Patrick
not
F
true.
said good night Nikki.
In the white
Grace
kind.
said night sissy Nikki, see you tomorrow. Amanda the DoorDasher said oh I love you all too much to actually leave. Crazy
Oh,
Brat
good, you had me scared
said
there.
night Nikki.
You're messing with me. That was sarcasm? Patrick, take note. Guys, did you see what Patrick did to Discord?
Grace said oh Nikki, and I got it.
How many of y'all saw Patrick actually finally figure out sarcasm yesterday with the bronze sledgehammer?
Crazy Brat
Was that freaking awesome?
said face with tears of joy, yes.
Was that freaking awesome? I hope you left it there, Patrick. The way you crop that in, it looked it's perfect. It's perfect.
Grace said I saw it, and then he changed it back. Carolina truck
No!
driver said I am going to go. I have the test at 9 a.m. tomorrow. I will pass. I feel 99% ready. Nikki Lynn's prehistoric turtle said see you all tomorrow. Be safe. FTT76 said yes PM sold when I saw it happen.
He seriously put it back his
Carolina truck
mugshot?
driver said bye. Grace
Later.
said good luck Freightliner.
Take care, Freightliner. Thanks for swinging in, man. Take care. Have a good night. Peace.
Grace said yup, he put it back to his face. Crazy
Well,
Brat
that's disappointing.
said Patrick needs to change it back to the hammer.
Yes, he does. Everybody go onto my Discord right now and tell Patrick to fix that shit. All y'all, go in there and tell him it's unacceptable. If he's going to be part of this community, he's got to learn sarcasm and stick with it. Damn
said
it.
I agree. Grace said I'll DM him now.
Tell him to fix that shit. Or I'm not going to whack him anymore. That's the whole point of the hammer. It's to whack him. DT got awful quiet.
FTT76 said good luck Freightliner. Crazy Brat said time him out face with tears of joy.
I can't time him out, he's not even here. Where's the blue crew? Must be sleeping. What time is it?
Amanda the DoorDasher said if that doesn't work, DM Justin.
Yeah, they're probably sitting on the couch together anyways, right? I'm here!
Grace said he was supposed to go to bed.
DT's going to bed? I missed that in all that chaos. Hey Chris, it's good talking with you.
Grace said at least that's what he DM'd me. Crazy brat. Said Justin and Patrick are never mind. FTT 76 said Discord done grinning face with smiling eyes, grinning face with smiling eyes.
Love it. You know what y'all need to do is go on to Discord and copy and paste that hammer and just whack them in Discord. There you go. Whack them with the hammer. That's the new official
Grace
Patrick Discord
said
whacker.
no, they're not crazy brat.
What a good night. You know, it's 6 hours and 15 minutes on my drive clock, and there ain't going to be a cold chance in hell when I'm going to be able to make it that long tonight. It's just not going to happen.
Said well, if you need sleep, teasy.
I do need sleep. I need lots of it. The older I'm getting, the more sleep I need. Isn't that amazing how that works?
Grace 15. Said I just messaged Patrick on Discord, but I think he's gone to bed. Amanda the DoorDasher said we need a demonic.
Yeah, what the hell do demonics sell today?
Welcome in. Daniel Akers said hello, Jim, and
What's
everybody
up?
waving hand sign.
Daniel?
Grace said hi, Daniel. Duct tape said hi at Daniel
There's
Akers.
duct tape.
FTT 76 said how far away is your destination? Crazy
Oh my
comrade.
gosh.
Said hi, Daniel.
16 hours? Chris, I gotta ask you, man, now this isn't a political stream, but I just have to ask this question. Chris, is the Trump
said okay.
Is the
I
Trump
need sleep.
tariffs
It is
affecting
early.
your banana
Love you,
sales?
easy. Be safe.
I need to know. Easy.
Grace said night DT sleep well. Crazy comrade said night DT.
I see legal lights up here. Nope, other side of the highway. Good night, DT.
Daniel Akers said good night duct tape. Duct
Oh
tape
my gosh,
said
darn.
Trump is affecting everything.
So your sales have declined. Damn it! Damn it!
Grace said he changed it back to easy.
To the hammer? You see how social media can affect a person? You try to get away, try to get sneaky.
Said this stupid 5 things I did last week email. Welcome in. DRB. FTT 76.
What's up, DRB?
Said Pat back to the hammer. Grace said yup. DRB. Said what state are you in and what is your destination?
DRB, I am in Pennsylvania going to Minneapolis, but you can always check the descriptions to the videos. It's always in there. And I don't have Ken and Kathy on where you can talk to me directly like this, check the description of the videos, and it's usually in the title as well. Not always, but it's in the description for sure. Welcome in.
Duct tape. Said the banana sales are gone. I now have to sell other stuff.
So like, what are you? Are you making pillows?
Said I will check the description. Thank you.
Yeah, this one, it just says going to Minneapolis or something like that. It's kind of a generic one. But I just like to let people know. So DT, are you like stuffing pillows with duck feathers now? I mean, that would be an honor. That would be a really good deal if you. So like, you could be the next My Pillow guy. You could be like, instead of My Pillow, it'll be like, you know, Duckies. Duckies.
Said you could always sew your body to
Hug a mug or something. I don't know. But you could stuff pillows.
Said you selling chalk now. Great.
Selling chalk.
Said LOL Amanda.
Holy shit, guys, that's gonna stick for a while.
Said I have gotten on board with the My Pillow guy and stuffing his pillows. FTT 76. Said DT only fans grinning face with smiling eyes, grinning face with smiling eyes. DRB. Said I was scrolling down on the live and found you driving. Great.
Glad you came in.
Said DLOL. Duct tape.
Subscribe to the channel for me. We're trying to get this thing to 100,000. I don't like to beg, and I'm not going to, but I do like to ask everybody to subscribe to the channel, please. The quest for 100,000 has started. I was going to go for 4,000. Well, I go small. Let's just go right for the silver. Let's go to the play button, guys. We're going right for the play button. Subscribe to the channel, please. No more screwing around. This is serious.
Welcome in. Weston Placer LC. Weston Placer LC. Said, where you at right now? Grace. Said, hey Weston.
And that's what happens. I gotta answer that question like 400 freaking times in one stream. I'm in Pennsylvania going to Minneapolis. Check the description of the videos. That one you don't need to ask. But I appreciate the comment. What's up, Weston Plays? You know, I had a neighbor named Weston.
Grace.
And him and I
said, where are you at for subscribers now, TZ? I can't see the number.
20.
Said okay. About to get. Love you all. Have a good drive.
28, 27 or 28, 37 or something like that. 28, 37. We're like 6 people away from 100,000. I think we're at 2,827.
Said okay. Amanda the DoorDasher. Said duct tape actually sleeps well, lol.
Yeah, 2,800 something. I think doing the
DRB. Said 2.83K.
That's what I thought. Yeah. 28.
Said Ikar Amanda. FTT 76.
So yeah, we got a few more today. I was 28, 27.
Tonight, thumbs up sign.
Last time I was. Thanks, DRB.
Duct tape. Said I sleep hanging from the rats, Amanda. Grace. Said thanks, DRB.
So you're a bat with a duck's head that used to sell bananas.
Said DT, I didn't know you were a bat.
But you can't sell bananas anymore because of the tariffs. So now you're working with the My Pillow guy, stuffing pillows with feathers. That's a freaking. That's a lot. Sansa dude, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Unbelievable.
Duct tape. Said I am a blood-drinking duck with a banana. FTT 76. Said I want to see your super suit DT face with tears of joy. Amanda the DoorDasher. Said like Said hums the Batman.
That little light has something to do with my camera. This thing has 5 lenses, and that's the camera reflecting off the windshield. I don't know what it is. There's no setting for it. If you look real closely, you can see the camera.
Said okay, got to go. It was fun. See you all tomorrow.
Wait, come on, DT. Just one more beer.
Said, is this Interstate 80? Grace.
One more beer.
Said, nice
70. I-70.
tomorrow.
I-70. One more beer, dude. One more beer. You can do it. It's only 3 o'clock in the morning there.
Amanda DoorDasher. Said okay, DT leave finally. Grace. Said DT go to bed.
Have a good night. Have a good sleep, DT. It's always good hanging with your brother. Look forward to Thursday.
Amanda the DoorDasher. Said we need someone to time him out so he leaves. DRB. Said you're on 70. I live in Central Ohio. Duct tape. Said okay. But only the 2 beers teasy. Grace. Said right Amanda.
Central Ohio.
Welcome in. Dragon bread. Dragon bread. Said TruckerZeus. Grace. Said I blocked him for now.
It's a comment, guys. What they don't understand is all they're doing is helping the channel. So thank you for that, Dragon Breath. I appreciate your comment. It was very kind of you. Thank you for helping out the channel. Awesome.
Grace. Hat.
What happened? Chat. You guys just disappeared. Went from like shitter
Welcome
chat to
in.
nothing.
American Salt Trucker. American Salt Trucker. Said hello, sir,
What's up,
waving hand
American?
sign.
How are you?
Grace. Said hey, American Salt Trucker.
Westbound down.
Amanda the DoorDasher. Said have we summoned a
I haven't seen Jade in quite a long time.
Welcome in. Streamwomans. Streamwomans. Said thanks for subscribing sensitive happy face with hugging hands. Crazy brat. Said I'm still here. Just being quiet. Grace. Said TZ what's that ding I hear? American Salt Trucker.
What ding?
Said just a heads up your mom is expecting a baby now.
I appreciate the comment again. Thank you very much for boosting the algorithm. Guys, just everybody make sure you report that to YouTube. That's all you can do is just report it to YouTube.
Said I guess I'm on block duty for a bit LOL. Crazy brat. Said I reported it. Grace. Said I will the next time they show up. Grace. Said thanks crazy palm brat. Crazy palm brat. Said you're welcome.
I just don't understand. It doesn't make any sense to me. I don't get it. I really don't get it. I mean, what is the fascination with me? I'm a 51-year-old Polak.
Weston Placer LC. Said I'm off to bed. Good night, beautiful people.
Good night, Weston. And thank you for swinging in. I really appreciate it. Oh, I was saying, I had a neighbor, his name was Weston, and we played a lot too.
Grace.
And I
said poor person has nothing better to do.
Every time I hear your name, I just...
Said night, Weston, sleep well.
It brings back my childhood memories playing with my neighbor when I was like 3 or 4 years old. Yeah. Thanks for swinging in, Weston. Appreciate it. It's funny how somebody's name can bring back memories, 45 years ago. Playing in I just have this little red wagon.
Grace. Said yup, you're so right, TZ. Crazy brat. Said Freckles is butt dancing on my leg. Welcome in. Mike Genesis. Mike Genesis. Said hi.
What's up, Mike? How are you?
Grace. Said hi, Genesis. Crazy brat. Said hi, Mike. Grace. Said TZ, did your wagon come with red slats?
It did. Yes, it did. It had the long ones on the sides and the short ones in the front and back. The little red wagon had the metal wheel with the hard plastic outside.
Grace. Said OMG, I had one too. Welcome in. Michelle D. Michelle D. Said hey. Grace.
What's going on, Michelle?
Said hi, Michelle D.
How have you been, my dear?
Crazy Brat. Said hi, Michelle.
I think I gave that wagon to my sister to give to my nephew.
Michelle
I think
D.
I did.
Said good, great now. Grace. Said my wagon just didn't have skis. Michelle D. Said what trouble are we getting into today?
Not much. Kind of just trying to get the day over with here.
Grace. Said well they picked on Patrick F. Son. Crazy Brat. Said not a whole lot of trouble. Michelle D. Said now we can get in trouble cause I'm here.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Somebody was asking about digging. Who was asking about the digging? You talking about from my GPS, that dig?
Michelle D. Said I love you teasy. Grace.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Said me teasy.
Oh, that's just it's my GPS, Grace. So I have an audible alert set up
Grace.
on there.
Said maybe not sure.
I have an audible alert set up on there, so if I'm going faster than the speed limit, it goes ding.
Crazy Brat. Said feeling backed up. Face with tears of joy.
That's all that is. So I mean, if I'm going 55
Grace.
at 55.1,
Said okay, cool beans.
it just dings at me. So like when I'm out in the Dakotas, there's hardly a
Grace.
speed limit sign out there.
Said oh crazy.
And if you come off a side street, you have no idea how fast you're going. So I have that thing turned on. So when I hit the speed limit, it goes ding, and then I can look down and go, oh, okay, so this is a 60 mile an hour zone here. That's all that is. Just a kind of a little tool I like
Grace.
to have set up.
Said okay, that's cool. Grace. Said I'm not going there crazy lol.
like to get all the way over to
Rat
80.
said if it dings 2 times, that means TZ has turned into a NASCAR driver at Daytona. Michelle D. said I don't know if I want to go there either. Crazy. Grace said that would be cool. Crazy.
And the other dings that it does, it makes the same sound for multiple things. Like that, it gives me warnings for sharp curves. That was that ding right there, saying, hey, there's a sharp curve ahead. And I should turn that one off because it's kind of silly. It can confuse a turn in the road for a sharp curve, really. It's not that great. Low bridges, it'll ding for low bridges. Doesn't mean low bridge like I can't fit underneath it, but I have it set at like 14.3 or something like that. So anything less than that, it gives me an audible warning.
Michelle D.
I'm good to 13.
said he'd be the best driver at Daytona.
Eat your heart out, Tony Stewart. Railroad tracks. If the railroad track is crowned, it gives an audible alert.
Crazy Rat said yay he would. Grace said yes he would be. Michelle.
Whenever Crazy Palm Brat comes into chat and dings at me, gives me an audible alert for that. Warns me that Crazy Palm Brat is here. Whenever Justin and Patrick get into an argument, it gives me an audible alert for that.
Crazy Rat said face with tears of joy. Grace said I love your Jeeps TZ, that's cool. Grace said LOL.
This guy's driving slow AF.
Michelle D. said all Jeff Gordon. Michelle D. said it should give you an alert for me too. FTT 76 said slow, but at least he's in the lines. Thumbs up sign. Grace said agreed. Dave 76. Grace said agreed. Crazy Brat said oh look, a bunch of blown up cars went by. Lots of air in them, their cars. Michelle D. said you're way better than Jeff Gordon TZ. Welcome in. Wallace 45. Grace said blow up cars. Wallace 45 said where are you driving to? Grace
Minneapolis.
said hey Wallace.
Minneapolis.
Grace said Wallace look at the description.
Minneapolis. Minnesota.
Wallace 45 said going to stop for a snack. Brat. Said yes. They came from the shop full of air. FTT 76. Said hey TZ, how often do you see vehicles coming towards you with just one headlight? I see it regularly over here. Wallace 45. Said
often.
favorite truck stop? Pilot or Buck CES?
It happens quite often. I've been seeing a lot of big trucks with only one
Said well,
headlight lately.
it's that time of the night, GN, everyone, and take care.
No, you can't go. Guess we're gonna have to shut the stream down now. Jennifer's
Grace.
gone.
Said sleep well, crazy.
Jennifer, have a good night. I hope you have a pillow filled with duck feathers.
Amanda the DoorDasher. Said good night, Jennifer. Wallace 45. Said me and your mom are watching your stream right now and sleep.
It's kind of what I figured. Bro, I don't know why you do this to my channel. It's I appreciate the comments, thank you very much, but since you started doing this, my nephew has to stop watching this. It's pretty sad. Pretty sad you took that away from a young child. Pretty sad. Thank you, Joey.
Grace. Said reported too. Grace. Said that's pathetic. Brat. Said good night, everyone, love you all.
Good night, Jennifer. Have yourself an awesome night.
Grace. Said night, Jennifer. Amanda the DoorDasher. Said I should be folding laundry, but can't convince myself to do it.
What time is it there? It's 9, 8. It's almost 8 o'clock there.
Grace. Said that stinks, Amanda. How much do you have to fold?
Just do it like my kids do, Amanda. Just pull it out of the dryer and just leave it in the basket so it gets all wrinkled and nasty. I mean, your clothes can just identify as being folded. They don't really have to be folded. It's fine.
Grace. Said LOLTZ. Amanda the DoorDasher. 7. Grace. Said Amanda folded while watching TZ.
Y'all should see the tarp job I did on this load too. Holy cow. Looks like a Christmas present back there. It's pretty snazzy. Almost looks like I knew what I was doing.
Grace. Said that's what I do. Amanda the DoorDasher. Said does it have a big red bow on top?
No. It's not. Listen to that. Wow. She got that Peter cow wound up. That's so nice. Think we can get some four-ways from this one here, guys? What do you think? Let's try it. Let's flash them in, see if we can get some four-ways. Think they're gonna cut? Oh, look at that! We got it! We got it! Don't you know?
Grace. Said nice, that was cool.
Rose says, holy shit, guys. I was going to put this video up today, but I opted not to. I didn't see any real
Amanda the
reason to.
DoorDasher. Said do you have to have a special certificate to haul those?
No. No, you don't even have to have a driver's license to drive one of these things, I swear to God. Negative, you do not. So anyways, this Western Express guy pulls into the parking lot at the Lowe's I stayed at yesterday. And
Amanda the DoorDasher. Said okay, laundry time.
he couldn't fit into his parking spot because instead of backing into it, he tried to pull into it straight forward. And when you do that, you got 53 foot of trailer behind you that's tracking. So he couldn't get in because he was going to hit the truck to his right hand side. And I'm looking at his trailer. He was completely missing the tires on the front driver's side of his trailer. Completely gone. The wheels were there. Rubber was gone. I was absolutely shocked that somebody would drive that down the road, blowing that rubber all over the interstate. Gone. I was gonna take I did take video of it, and I was gonna put it up. I was gonna put it up on probably just put it on my Discord, but I don't know. Just the guy was trying to.
Said how did he not notice that?
Oh, he knew. He was going to the Lowe's because he was probably going to get those tires replaced. He knew. Anyways, he got out of his truck, and you know when you back out on the blind side means you're.
Amanda the DoorDasher. Said speaking of tires, I got my new ones today. Grace. Said nice, Amanda.
He was doing everything right, so I didn't want to make. I don't know. Could I have got a video up there? Could I got some views for it? Yeah, but there's just. I just didn't want to. The kid seemed like he was trying to do everything right. He was getting out and looking when he was backing up, trying to get back out of that parking spot. I mean, he realized he put himself into a really bad situation, and he was doing everything right to get out of there. And I got out of my truck and helped him get back out into his parking spot, get out of that so he could find a different parking spot. And then he proceeded to drive around the parking lot 3 times. I don't know, there were places to park all over, but I don't know. I don't understand the new driver mentality. It doesn't make any sense to me. If I'm going to blow out 2 tires, I guarantee you while I'm parking this thing, I'm not going to keep driving down the road. It was amazing. But saw a lot of weird things happen on that truck stop yesterday. It was like an epidemic of people trying to pull into parking spots.
Amanda the DoorDasher said it doesn't help to have a cat when folding laundry. Grace said that's cause you have wisdom on them, teasy. Grace said no it doesn't, Amanda.
I could go so many different directions with that, Amanda, and I'm just not going to. You have a very beautiful kitty cat. I am not much of a cat person. I like cats when they're other people's cats. Does that make sense? Ken and Kathy just shut off. There we go.
Grace said I was wondering why it got quiet.
So, Ken and Kathy are ran through my tablet, right? And my tablet doesn't have a setting on it for the screen to be on all the time. Its longest screen timeout is half an hour. But what it does have is facial recognition. So if I don't look at my tablet once every half an hour, it just resets the timer to half an hour and then it shuts off. That's why it does that.
Grace said how interesting.
4 a.m. or 10. Yeah, I don't have to run this thing for me. Take a break. Breaks 7:20 Thursday morning, 8:20 9:20 Thursday morning, and I have a delivery time of 11. Oof, that only gives me 2 hours to spare. Oof, that's not a lot of time. Wow.
Amanda the DoorDasher said, what existential question should we tackle today?
How many syllables is that word?
Grace said, I have no idea, Amanda.
I don't even know what the hell that meant. Could you put that in TruckerZeus terms?
Grace said, what word existential?
Simplify, please.
Grace said it's 4 syllables.
Least common denominator, please. Slim it
Welcome
down.
in. That Minecraft guy. That Minecraft guy.
Wow.
Said Peekaboo.
What's up, Minecraft? How are you doing?
Grace said, hi, that Minecraft guy. That Minecraft guy said, good.
Awesome. That's great to hear. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing this much longer. I'm starting to yawn.
Amanda the DoorDasher said, what mindless question that is always asked.
Is that what that is? What mindless question that is always
Welcome
asked?
in. Dewana Gilliam. Dewana Gilliam said hello and good night, everyone. Chat more tomorrow, guys. Stay safe out there, Jim and Pups. Orange heart, yellow heart, orange heart, yellow heart. That
Sleep good,
Minecraft
Dewana.
guy said, how have you been? Grace said, hi and good night, Dewana. See you tomorrow. Amanda the DoorDasher said, like the chicken or the egg.
I've been fine. The question is, how have you been?
Continue en route.
Gotcha. That's too much thinking for me.
Grace said, well, if you believe the Bible, the chicken did.
I don't know. I see both sides of that question, and I have a hard time even thinking about how I would answer it, because how could the chicken be here if it wasn't an egg? Because they just happen? Yeah, I don't buy that. Or do I? I don't know. It's a pretty deep thought.
Grace said, touche teasy. Amanda the DoorDasher said, or if a tree falls in a forest and no one is around, does it make a sound?
Of course it does. Does a bear shit in the woods?
Grace said, absolutely it does.
So what if it's in a field?
Grace said, nope, bears in a lot of places, lol.
When a porcupine throws its calls? Is there anybody out there to catch them?
Grace said that's a myth, they don't throw them. Amanda the DoorDasher said yay, the bear could do it on your front porch.
If a shipment is delivered on land, then why is cargo delivered by sea?
Welcome in. Earthquake 3.9. Earthquake 3.9.
What?
Said hi Keezy.
Up
Welcome in. Ryan I Trucking for fun and green stamps. Ryan I Trucking for fun and green stamps. Said good evening y'all. Hope the y'alls are having a great
Hello,
day.
Ryan.
Grace said hi Ryan I Trucking. Amanda the DoorDasher said why do we bake cookies and cook bacon? Grace said not all ships are delivered on land. Ryan I Trucking for fun and green stamps. Said good question TZ, that is confusing. Grace said, and you can bake bacon LOL. Earthquake 3.9 said knock knock.
I've never heard that. The bacon and cookies one before. That's kind of got my
Grace
head spinning here.
said who's there earthquake? Earthquake 3.9
Pretty interesting.
said cargo. Grace said nice try earthquake, you almost got me.
Miles to I-80.
Grace said why do people say park a boat instead of docking a boat?
I've personally never said park a boat.
Trucking for fun and green stamps. Said yep, you have a shipment from a truck, cargo from a plane or a train, and then you got whatever it was for a boat, I forget.
Cargo.
Grace. Said cargo Ryan I.
And all these little side spots are taking parking.
Grace. Said it's cargo. Grace. Said TZ, I think you're running low on options.
I'd agree. I'm running low on fuel, that's what I'm doing.
Ryan I Trucking for fun and green stamps. Said dang, how narrow-sighted was the guy that came up with that. Grace. Said that's not good. Grace. Said came up with what Ryan I Trucking. Earthquake 3.9. Said where are we?
Earth! Welcome!
Grace. Said nice answer TZ. Brandy pour butterfly peach. Said from Heather B. Why do we park in the driveway and drive on a parkway? Earthquake 3.9. Said TZ rolling on the floor laughing 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 rolling on the floor laughing. Amanda the DoorDasher. Said I said Earth also. Grace. Said hi Brandy.
Oh my god, I'm losing my mind.
Brandy pour butterfly peach. Said from Heather B. Why do feet smell and noses run?
Wow.
Brandy pour
Heather's
butterfly
full of them
peach.
tonight, huh?
Said hi Grace purple heart purple heart purple heart. Earthquake 3.9. Said I'm the 35th person to like this.
Now wait a minute. So Brandy, you gotta explain to me, how are you translating for Heather B? Are you guys like on the middle of a phone call here? Is that what's going on? Since she's on limited screen time?
Ryan I Trucking for fun and green stamps. Said the shipment and cargo thing. Also, why do we park in parking garages but drive on parking lots? Grace. Said probably TZ.
I've heard that one before.
Brandy pour butterfly peach. Said I've become Heather B's texter. Grace.
Oh, is that
Said
what it
it
is?
Ryan I Trucking. Brandy
So
pour
she's
butterfly
listening but not
peach.
watching.
Said Heather is listening but can't watch.
Damn said that. Randy, why are you copying me? Listen, Powder Puff.
Brandy Poor Butterfly Peach said because I can. Amanda the DoorDasher said I'm not touching you. Grace said how are you feeling, Brandy?
Let me know if I'm muted here.
Brandy Poor Butterfly Peach said about the same Grace. Send up some person with folded hands for her.
So guys,
Amanda the
my phone
DoorDasher
just rang there. Did the
said
stream,
that's a good song.
Did the stream mute when my phone was just ringing about 10 seconds ago?
Grace said okay, we'll do person with folded hands, medium light skin tone for Heather B. Grace said did it what teasy?
Did the stream mute when my phone was ringing about 45 seconds ago? Were you guys able to hear the whole thing the whole time?
Grace said no. Amanda the DoorDasher said no, I was dancing to the music.
Oh, you can actually hear the music, huh? No kidding.
Grace said oh yeah, we heard it.
Well, I wonder if I could talk on the phone while the stream is going then.
Grace said I didn't know what the heck it was, I just knew it was coming from you. Brandy Poor Butterfly Peach said that's the Verizon ring, baby, rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing. Ryan I Trucking for Fun and Green Stamps said I'm just hanging out for a minute, I'm about to lay down for the night. Also, does everyone have the same ringtone? That is the 15th time I heard that one today.
Yeah, I gotta change it. I'm just too lazy.
Grace said sleep well, Ryan I, and nope I don't.
AT&T has way better ringtones than Verizon does, for sure. Find a place to pull this thing over and call it a day.
Grace said I have a Luke Bryan song as my ringtone. Brandy Poor Butterfly Peach said my ringtone for my texts is a duck quacking, that's how I know it is my phone and not anyone else's. Ryan I Trucking for Fun and Green Stamps said good, at least someone has a different one, besides me.
You know, it's
Amanda the DoorDasher. Said we haven't heard from that Justin guy lately.
Yeah, it's funny. You guys notice how this is ironic
Grace.
now.
Said he must have gone to bed. Amanda. Grace.
Him and Patrick.
Said I know Patrick F did.
Him and Patrick come into the stream within 3-4 minutes of one another, and they leave the stream within 3 to 4 minutes of one another. I'm just saying. I'm not making any assumptions here. I'm just saying. Has anybody noticed that, or is it just me? What's going on? Because they're the same damn person.
Ryan I Trucking for Fun and Green Stamps. Said well it is late at night, at the moment. Amanda the DoorDasher. Said are we sure that they aren't the same person?
I'm almost convinced they are.
Welcome in. Richard Bishop. Richard Bishop.
Hey man, how you
Said
doing?
good evening TruckerZeus grinning face with cowboy hat.
How you been?
Grace. Said I'm almost positive they're not, but I can confirm tomorrow.
The only way we can be 100% confident that they're not the same person is if we get them both on
Grace.
stream together.
Said hi Richard.
That's the only way. It's the only way to be 100%. Well, then how do you know that one's not faking it? It's somebody else, being an imposter. Right? We got to get them on stream together.
Brandy Poor Butterfly Peach. Said hi Richard from Heather B and myself
Hey,
smiling
Brandy,
woman
why don't you
raising
do
one
that?
hand, smiling
Why
woman
don't you
raising
get
one
Justin
hand.
and Patrick on stream
Amanda the
with you?
DoorDasher. Said what method are you using to confirm? Earthquake 3.9. Said what state are we in? Richard Bishop. Said here, there, and everywhere.
I'm in Pa.
Brandy Poor Butterfly Beach. Said Miss Connie Purple Heart Purple Heart. Grace. Said I chat with Patrick every day off, and on all day on Discord, and not Justin. Earthquake 3.9. Said hi Brandy.
It's the beautiful Brandy. Don't forget the beautiful part. And it's Miss Brandy. You beautiful Miss Brandy.
Brandy Poor Butterfly Peach. Said you can't get Patrick on stream with no working internet. Ryan I Trucking for Fun and Green Stamps. Said that is fair Grace. Richard Bishop. Said hello there Brandy and Heather. Brandy Poor Butterfly Peach. Said TZ smiling face with 3 hearts smiling face with 3 hearts.
And Brandy, I did watch that Thursday stream back. Holy shit. I know you know that. I mean, that was internet gold. Absolute internet gold. It was wonderful. I was crying watching that stream back.
Sure. Said are you trained to make the beautiful Miss Brandy to blush?
I'm trying, guys. We're gonna teleport a little bit here. I'm kind of in a little bit of a shitty spot. So don't go anywhere. Stay
Ryan
here.
I Trucking for Fun and Green Stamps. Said by the way, did your master volume get messed with TZ? I can barely hear you at the moment. Said see I think the internet issue is all part of their plan. Ryan I Trucking for Fun and Green Stamps. Said that is better. Grace. Said LOL Amanda Patrick's gone to
I
bed.
haven't done anything, so.
Brandy Poor Butterfly Peach. Said rolling on the floor laughing rolling on the floor laughing. Richard Bishop said hi Amanda.
That stream was freaking awesome.
Earthquake 3.9 said Red Heart, love y'all. Grace said love you too Earthquake.
Miss Connie, how the hell are you?
Richard Bishop said where are you headed tonight sir? Ryan I trucking for fun and green
Minneapolis.
stamps said must have been where you were at the moment.
Yeah, I'm gonna teleport in the mountains here.
Said love you Miss Connie purple heart purple heart.
It's gonna happen. Just I'll be back. Just
Amanda
don't go
the
anywhere.
DoorDasher said, and that is how an inside joke starts. Grace said probably Ryan I.
We're in the mountains now.
Grace said I think I soon need bed that's the worst my typing's been all day.
I tried sending some messages in
Richard
Joe's stream
Bishop
today. I'm like,
said we had snow showers yesterday here in Chicago Mr. Zeus.
and gosh, that autocorrect is driving me nuts. Richard, I was just talking with a buddy of mine that's in,
Brandy poor butterfly peach
he's
said
around,
will you sleep well Grace purple heart.
Ryan
Ryan I
he's an
trucking for
he's
fun
an
and green
Elkhorn.
stamps.
He's an Elkhorn.
Said I'll hang out a bit longer, but I have an early morning pickup.
And
So
said,
I'll probably still leave early. Richard Bishop said hi there Grace. Grace said yeah we had.
he's in Elkhorn, and he said that there's supposed to be snow there tonight or tomorrow morning.
Grace said okay Ryan I. Brandy poor butterfly peach said just say no to snow. Grace said I wish I could have brandy. Amanda the DoorDasher said it's gorgeous here. Grace said on the upside I got more done today than normal cause I didn't have to volunteer. Richard Bishop said I know where Elkhorn is I've driven a truck through there sir.
Yeah, they're supposed to be.
Brandy poor butterfly peach said I bet Grace. Amanda the DoorDasher said but I'm not bragging about my California weather.
Got 8 hours and 41 minutes to Roscoe, Illinois.
Grace said but I missed its brandy. Brandy poor butterfly peach said snow sucks at plant for Skittles.
804,739.2 miles on the big yellow honey bear.
Brandy Poor Butterfly Peach said, sounds like you are a little Amanda rolling on the floor laughing. Grace said, that's got some miles on it. Earthquake 3.9 said, Justin says hi y'all. Brandy Poor Butterfly Peach said, honey pot bear face. Grace said, hi Connie. Grace said, hi Justin.
Where's Justin? Where's my water? Wait a minute, I grabbed the water. Where the heck is my water? Where's my water?
Amanda the DoorDasher said, tablet fell asleep. Brandy Poor Butterfly Peach said, yeah Justin WTF you a big dog.
Yeah.
Grace said, TZ, where did you have it last?
Thought it was right here in my cup holder. Apparently I'm wrong. Maybe I just looked at it in the fridge and never took it out.
Brandy Poor Butterfly Peach said, he probably sitting on it. Grace said, on the seat. Brandy Poor Butterfly Peach said, it's under his booty. Grace said, no, he would feel that I would think Brandy.
Guys, make sure you go to my my TruckerZeus YouTube channel. Go to the shorts feed. And, check out the last few shorts I put up there. Give them a like for me. Comment on them. Pretty much everybody has, but if
Amanda
you
the
haven't, please do
DoorDasher
that.
said, it's like a water bed. Brandy Poor Butterfly Peach said, rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
Comment on those videos. It helps so much. Comment and give those things a like. And there's a little super things button down there too, where the dollar sign used to be on videos next to the comment section. Give the super things if you want. Absolutely not required by any means, but it's there. I've never got one of those, honestly.
Amanda the DoorDasher said, I so miss my water bed.
I used to have a water bed.
Brandy Poor Butterfly Peach said, I always try to at least like all your videos, teasy. Grace said, Amanda, what was it like to sleep on one of those? Brandy Poor Butterfly Peach said, I had one too, they're great until they get a hole.
Yeah, mine had a little, just a teeny tiny little pinprick of a hole. And it took about 3 weeks, and then it woke up in the morning, and it was not nice. It's getting a little soaked.
Amanda the DoorDasher said, I grew up on a water bed, loved it.
Do they even still make those things?
Grace said, I never had one, and I don't think so, teasy.
I don't think they do either. I haven't
Brandy Poor
heard
Butterfly
one in
Peach
years.
said, they're harder to find nowadays, I'm sure. Amanda the DoorDasher said, you have to order online. FTT76 said, haven't seen them in a long time, teasy. Richard Bishop said, TruckerZeus, I've seen it 70 degrees in Chicago on one day and snow the next night, lol.
Ain't that ridiculous, Richard?
Grace said, 1 minute, I will go investigate. Welcome in. Davy Gore
What's going
said,
on?
still says 11 eyes.
What's going on? Your new nickname is Upper State.
Brandy Poor Butterfly Peach said, the heaters in them are nice though in the winter.
That's so true. Walking through that cold house and jumping into that nice warm bed, it's always warm. And I don't know if I could afford to have one of those.
Amanda the
things, though.
DoorDasher said, I remember waterbed stores. Brandy Poor Butterfly Peach said, Davy smiling woman raising one hand, smiling woman raising one hand, and Dave. Grace said, hi Davy.
I saw you comment on one of those videos. Well, that video I did when I was up in your neck of the woods, man. It looks like I didn't miss
FTT76
you by very much.
said,
did I?
Brandy, good day chicken, WS up.
Couple hours. We were, like you were on the same exact stretch of highway I was on, or was I on the same stretch of highway you
Jamie
are
Moore
normally on?
said, I was working in short sleeves Monday and a snowpants today. Brandy Poor Butterfly Peach. Birds were filling it up. Davy Corb said, I was on the same road, but a day after you. Grace said, so you can still get them, but have to order online or at some specialty stores. FTT76 said, nice bit, if open road their thumbs up sign. Davy Corb said, hey Grace and Brandy. Butterfly Peach. Said it definitely was cold and windy today.
You better prepare yourself, Brandy, because I got a feeling I'm doing a road trip this summer. Be prepared.
Baby Board.
Shut that state
Said
down.
see what happens. FTT 76. Said have you bought a new squeaker yet, Jim?
No. Same one.
Amanda the DoorDasher. Said here is another thinking question, why is it 12 and 13? Streamlements. Said Snowdove Love just became a sponsor. Richard Bishop. Said there is a mountain pass
Who
on
did
US
that?
Highway 40 near Steamboat Springs named Rabbit Ears Pass.
Who did that? And I didn't even catch that name. What did that thing say? To whoever that was.
Brandy Poor Butterfly Peach. Said while Heather and I have already made plans for the Apple Scrapple Festival, winking face rolling on the floor laughing. Grace. Said not sure what you mean, Amanda.
When is that?
Amanda the DoorDasher. Said why isn't 12 a teen? Grace. Said Snowdove Love Teasy.
What was that name? What did you say,
Richard
Brandy?
Bishop. Said Rabbit Ears Pass Mr. Zeus.
Good gracious, I can't. I'm so lost right now. What, Brandy? What?
Brandy Poor Butterfly Peach. Said that's in September, but it's still pretty warm out. Grace. Said Snow Dove Love. Brandy Poor Butterfly Peach. Said Apple Scrapple Festival.
That's what I thought you said. Apple Scrapple? What the heck is that? Apple Scrapple? The heck is Scrapple?
Grace. Said what's that, Brandy?
Never heard of it. Must be something with booter in it. They probably put it in a beak.
Brandy Poor Butterfly Peach. Said Heather is laughing her butt off right now, right along with me, rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
Oh, come on, ladies. Help me out here. I'm a pull-on from the Midwest.
Grace. Said I'm thinking that has something to do with moonshine. Brandy Poor Butterfly Peach. Said Scrapple is a breakfast meat. FTT 76. Said Brandy I remember you talking about it, sound like it could be fun. Brandy Poor Butterfly Peach. Said it's delicious. Amanda the DoorDasher. Said whatever it is probably comes in a big bag. Grace.
It's gotta be in a big beak.
Said I guess I was wrong, LOL.
It's gotta be in a beak. I thought Scrapple was that dog foody shit stuff that...
Brandy Poor Butterfly Peach. Said look, Heather told me to school y'all rolling on the floor laughing, rolling
My
on the
mom
floor
used to
laughing.
make this corn checks and wheat checks thing with like powdered sugar or whatever, and it was like, she called it dog food, but it was like a sweet treat.
Brandy Poor Butterfly Peach. Said it's basically all the scraps of the pig. FTT 76.
Why the hell would you
Said
eat
there's a
that?
whole industry around it.
Why would you eat that? It's scraps for a reason.
Grace. Said okay, I got you now, Brandy.
It's pig noses and hoofs. Cut up into a beak.
Grace said, does that include the head?
I don't know. I'll have to look it up when I get done. I think she's...
Brandy for Butterfly Peach said, because it's absolutely fecking delicious. Amanda the DoorDasher said, scrapple is a Pennsylvania Dutch dish made from pork scraps, cornmeal, and seasonings. Richard Bishop said, I'm all ears. Brandy, bring it on. Rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing.
I'm more than willing to
Grace
try it, but can we name
said,
it
it
something
sounds
else?
good, Brandy. Amanda the DoorDasher said, from Google.
The name sounds absolutely disgusting. Let's just call it, like, pig nuts or something like that. I don't know, scrapple? That's... I don't know. It doesn't sound appetizing to me. Pig nuts, on the other hand, give me a handful of nuts. I'll eat them, come on.
Brandy for Butterfly Peach said, Amanda, it's not just PA, it's been in MD and for generations as we've got our own Amish. Grace said, so not quite head cheese. Brandy for Butterfly Peach said, but pretty close. Grace
What is head cheese?
said, but uses some of the same parts of the head.
I'm starting to get a little upset stomach.
Richard Bishop said, Rocky Mountain oysters, anyone?
Yeah, well, I know what that is.
Amanda the DoorDasher said, well, that is what Google said. Grace said, head cheese is a pig's head cooked down with some onions, carrots, and flavorings compacted with the fat from the liquid. Brandy for Butterfly Peach
Oh my god, my
said,
hair
no
just stood
thanks,
up
I
on
don't
my
eat
arms.
pork.
That's just not even okay. Oh, just got the chills.
Brandy for Butterfly Peach said, yeah, no, I got you, Amanda. I'm just giving you some more info Google didn't. Davy Gore said, there's lots of good stuff from a pig and a bull. Peace said, amen, Davy. Amanda the DoorDasher said, shall we talk about wars now? Grace said, cow's tongue's good, dude. Brandy for Butterfly Peach said, yeah, Grace, it's nothing like that. Grace said, okay, Brandy. Davy Gore said, someone else can use the scraps. Brandy for Butterfly Peach said, it's actually really delicious though. Grace said, it sounds it, Brandy. Amanda the DoorDasher
No, it doesn't.
said, Oreos aka orange juice.
That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. That's delicious. Gotta drink your orange juice. Whether it's double stuffed or not, just remember to drink your orange juice.
Brandy for Butterfly Peach said, don't knock it till you try it.
Now, there are some things that some people just don't like. And I'm not one to say that I won't eat something unless I try it first. But there is absolutely nothing about what you guys are talking about to me right now that sounds even remotely appetizing.
Grace
I'm out.
Said Oreos are good, orange juice not so much anymore. Amanda the DoorDasher.
I'm out.
Said I personally like the birthday cake kind. Brandy or butterfly peach. Said, and you don't drink orange juice with Oreos, everyone knows you are supposed to have milk. Grace. Said never had those yet, Amanda. Grace. Said exactly, Brandy.
I've heard of them, haven't tried them. I have whole milk in the back of the truck because everybody's been raving about whole milk. I'm a 1% milk drinker.
Richard Bishop.
I've been my whole life.
Said I like biscuits and gravy with a little melted cheddar cheese tossed in.
I have to say, the whole milk, it's pretty rich. It's almost a bit too much for me. 2% is
Grace.
too much.
Said hi, Mo watches. Brandy or butterfly
Hello,
peach.
Mo.
Said why bother then teasy. Brandy or butterfly peach. Said hi, Mo, smiling woman raising one hand, smiling woman raising one hand.
I don't know. I was brought, like I said before, I was brought up on powdered milk. Try that. My parents couldn't afford
Amanda
real
the
milk.
DoorDasher. Said whole is going to be like cream to you.
It
Welcome
really
in.
is. It's like, might
Mo
as well drink
watches.
whipping cream.
Brandy or butterfly peach. Said who wants watered down milk, nauseated face, vomiting face with eyes closed. Mo watches. Said hello, Grace, Brandy, and
The other
teasing.
thing is the fat
Brandy or
content on
butterfly
it. It's
peach.
borderline too much
Said
for
oh,
me.
that's even worse.
Borderline too much because of the gastric bypass.
Davy Gorb. Said I've driven the gallon deliveries for Burn Dairy. There was always a quart of chocolate missing in final count. Grace. Said that's what we switch kids to sometimes up here from formula. Grace. Said why am I not surprised, Davy? Richard Bishop. Said I've had powdered milk before, yup.
I can't process high fats. And this whole
Grace.
milk.
Said I've never had powdered milk.
Well, don't, because it is literally like drinking water with like white chalk. Brandy, it's got chalk in it. That's powdered milk.
Amanda the DoorDasher. Said powdered milk is good for cooking though.
It's great for making cookies. Gabby's got an awesome recipe for chocolate chip cookies with powdered milk.
Grace. Said it could be Amanda. Richard Bishop. Said Grace, you're not missing anything. Brandy or butterfly peach. Said chalk causes digestive problems, wait. Brandy or butterfly peach. Said FYI fecking autocorrect. Mo watches. Said whole milk for me. Powdered milk is not for me.
Well, I haven't had powdered milk since I was probably 8. Then they switched to skim, and that's all I had until my mid-teens. Then when I left the house, I started drinking 2%,
Grace.
and that's what I
Said I
had.
had whole milk, aka almond milk, when I was a baby, but that's it.
2% all the way up until I had gastric bypass. Then I had to go back to 1% because the 2% was too much fat. And I wanted to try this whole milk. I usually use whole milk for cooking. baking, like, or biscuits and gravy and
Richard
stuff
Bishop
like that.
said, "Well, you all have a fantastic night. I'm kidding the sack. Brandy poor
Night,
butterfly
Richard.
teasy, because if it wasn't, it has lead in it." Said, "You too, Richard. Brandy poor butterfly peach." Said, "Night, Richard."
Good night, Richard. Sleep well. Be running through Chicago sometime tomorrow afternoon. Chicago tomorrow afternoon. Yeah, no, I don't have any interest in chewing on leaf.
Amanda the DoorDasher said, "LOL, Brandy got to have chalk safety."
Tide Pods has nothing on a freaking good old stick of chalk. Come on.
Richard Bishop sent to 4 Roger that, sir, thank you. Mo watches said, "So what state are you in now?" Brandy poor butterfly peach said, "That's why you don't eat chalk, Amanda." Earthquake 3.9 said, "Night, Richard, sleeping face well."
Oh my gosh, I need to find a place to park. So flippin' exhausted. Stay in the middle lane or move to the right? I don't know. Nothing behind me. We'll go to the right.
Amanda the DoorDasher said, "No, but I ate plenty of Play-Doh."
I was big on
said,
paste.
"Can't says I ever did that, Amanda."
I ate a lot of paste when I was a child. What can I say?
Earthquake 3.9 said, "Are you allowed to pull over to the shoulder if you're too tired to drive?"
No, it's
Grace
illegal here.
said, "Sand was a different story."
Who used to take
Brandy
that
or
Elmer's
butterfly
glue in
peach
school?
said, "At least it was non-toxic, Amanda."
Who took the Elmer's glue in school and rubbed it on the palm of your hand and then peeled it off so they could see what your skin looked like? You know, I did.
Earthquake 3.9 said, "Me." Grace said, "Yup, I did that too, teasy." Amanda the DoorDasher said, "Oh yeah, and make bookmarks with your pencil box."
Story time with TruckerZeus. Here we go. This is a short story, guys. Alright. So, I was in...
Grace said, "Never did that, Amanda."
Oh boy, I don't
Earthquake
know. Was
3.9
maybe...
said it was kinda like peeling off your skin.
Maybe 7th or 8th grade. And this kid come up alongside of me and says, "Hey, are you so-and-so?" And I'm like, "Yeah, why?" I didn't go by Jim back then. I went by something completely different. Anyways. And I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "I thought I recognized you." He says, "Do you know who I am?" I'm like, "No, man, I got no clue." And I don't remember what his name was. But he says, "Do you remember the time when we were in the bathroom in elementary school?" And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, here we go." He says, "Do you remember you were mad at me because apparently he was picking on me or something, and I got mad at him, and we were in the restroom, And he kept picking and picking and picking on me, and I turned around and pissed on his leg. Do you remember doing that to me? And I'm like, no. That's how I retaliated as a young man. I pissed on him, I guess. Take that, you son of a bitch.
Said LOLTZ, that's payback.
Oh my gosh.
Earthquake 3.9. Said rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing.
I'll never forget that. I don't remember doing it, but I remember the after effect.
Said face with tears of joy. Grace. Said rolling on the floor, laughing. Amanda the DoorDasher.
Going up the pole
said,
log.
so do you own him now? Davy Corp. Said should have told him it was raining.
Can't believe
Grace.
I just started.
Said Davy LOL.
I can't believe I pissed on him. Damn it. It's like, take that, fucker. Do you love me now?
Davy Corp. Said, and the puddles were splashed a little.
I remember the smell of that bathroom smelled like urine so bad. It was a small little 1-inch tile, light blues and greens, with the big old friggin' urinals in there. Well, which I thought were big until after I left elementary school and went to junior high. Then I had to go back to the elementary school to pick up my little sister, and I walked in there and the urinals were only like 6 inches tall. It's like, oh my God, these things are made for like little people. Yes,
Grace.
it's all proportionate.
Said, oh yeah.
The nasty teal, blues, and greens. And it was concrete walls inside there. If you rubbed your arms on the walls, it would take your skin right off. Homecroft Elementary School. School is still there to this day. Been there since the 50s.
Amanda the DoorDasher. Said, well, boys that age can't aim. Grace. Said, oh, I remember those walls too.
What a difference now, huh, Grace? Just from what it was when we were kids. I mean, if they had walls like that now, there would be ambulances outside the school every day picking these kids up. Can't figure it out. I was such a troublemaker in elementary school. I remember cheating on some spelling tests. I was having a really, really hard time in like 5th grade with spelling. And I get to class in the morning and I'd write all the
Amanda the
answers down
DoorDasher.
on my
Said
desk.
it's because we played outside. Grace. Said, why doesn't that surprise me, TZ, LOL.
I write all the answers down on my desk and then I cover them up with my notebooks. And then when it came time to take the test, I take my notebooks and I move them to the other side of my desk, and I had all the answers wrote down there on the right-hand side, and then I just copy them down. And it was like the 3rd week or so. If you aced your spelling test, you didn't have to take the spelling test the next week. Next week, you got to go to the library and sit in the library for that hour instead of taking the spelling test. Well, for 3 weeks in a row, 3 tests in a row, I was in the library. And my teacher, I don't think he follows this channel. I don't think he does. He's still alive. He called me out and asked me how are you passing these tests? You went from barely being able to get anything right to getting them right every single week. I said, I don't know, I just study a lot. And he kind of looked at me and he was like, no, I don't think so. And then my next door neighbor tattled on me, told him that I was cheating and writing the answers down on my desk.
Davy Gorb said it's a FedEx wiggle wagon. Amanda the DoorDasher said I couldn't do anything bad in elementary. My dad was always at the school.
I got busted. I had to write out 15 dictionary pages for that one. 15 dictionary pages. Do not miss any punctuation. Gotta get it all. If you got anything wrong whatsoever, you had to rewrite the dictionary page.
Grace said OTZ.
Yeah, that was a punishment. Those little dictionaries, one page is like 6 notebook pages. It's a lot, and I had to do 15 of those. One page for every word I cheated on.
Amanda the DoorDasher said my dad would have figured it out before I got too far. Grace said I was a good kid in school, so didn't have to worry.
I wasn't. I really struggled. I had a very, very hard time in school. Well, they didn't know what ADHD and that kind of stuff was. Back then, it wasn't a thing. Learning disabilities were not. It just wasn't a thing like it is now. Once I learned how to
Amanda
learn,
the
it wasn't a
DoorDasher
problem.
said I was the quiet one who just obeyed in school.
Oh, do I even dare try to find a parking spot in this place? I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see if I can find a place to park here. I don't think it's gonna happen, but I'll try. Because I'm pretty exhausted.
Amanda the DoorDasher said my mom never believed the teachers because I was a different kid at home. Grace said me too, Amanda, but I guess being bullied probably helped matters.
And yeah, that's another one too. I was bullied bad. Elementary school. Well, not elementary school. It was more like junior high and senior high. That really gave me an I don't give a shit attitude. Kids are mean.
Amanda the DoorDasher said I was never really bullied. Grace said, oh, I got it the whole way through school. It was rough.
Do I see a parking spot? I do see a booty tat. I do see a booty tat. Look at that, guys. Look at that. I do see a booty dat. Hell yeah. Take this.
Grace. Said, hey Jim, that's a spot. Welcome in. Aussie Baywatch. Aussie Baywatch. Said, good day Jim and puppies. Davy Corb. Said, bully. I just could never get on a roll against the bully. Grace. Said, hey Ozzy. Grace.
What's up, Ozzy?
Said, and of course the chorus starts. Amanda the DoorDasher. Said, everyone knew my dad, and you didn't want Mr. Hurst coming after you.
Come on. Come say hi. Juice. Hi, bud. Hi, my sweetheart. It's my sweet juice. My sweet juice. You're my bud boy, aren't you?
Grace. Said, hi doggos.
Misha Bella. Come say hi.
Grace. Said, hi Zeus.
There's my water. I found
Aussie
it.
Baywatch. Said, all good here mate. 1:10 p.m. sunny and windy.
Found my water. Fell on the damn floor.
Davy Gorb. Said, good night puppers and teasy.
Hey, Davey. I'm done. I'm shot.
Grace.
I've been up since 6 o'clock
Said
this
that
morning.
was gonna be guest 3. Grace. Said, night Davy. Aussie Baywatch. Said, hi Grace. Davy Gorb. Said, and the crew here.
I appreciate you all. Thanks, guys, for keeping me awake. And the conversation, the chitter chatter, guys, it's awesome. I appreciate that. Thank you, Blue Crew. You know who you are. Whistle
Grace.
Robin.
Said, sleep well teasy and puppers.
Heather B. Jovi Speaks. And Joey Whispers, 1776. Oh my gosh. Might be time to add another one back. Angie D, are you in here, Angie D? Angie D from AZ. Angie, are you here? I think she is.
Amanda the DoorDasher.
Watch.
Said, the elusive blue ones. Welcome in.
See?
Angie D and Az.
See?
Angie D and Az. Said, T Zeus.
I love you, sweetheart.
Grace. Said, hey Angie D.
Trying to be sneaky. Angie D from AZ. How are you? Is that a heart? There. Oh, look at that. Wait. Is it like that? Like that? Whatever. I'm not flexible enough for that. I'm not bendy. I'm not bendy at all. I just got home myself.
Grace. Said, that's a heart. Aussie Baywatch. Said, I just got home myself, okay. Cheers, Jim. Keep safe and catch up with you another time,
Yeah.
okay.
My puppies are
Angie
eating.
D and Az. Said, Teehee. Ready for bed. Love you. Miss you.
Right back at you.
Amanda the DoorDasher. Said, those hearts give her away.
I'm not going to say whether they do or not, but I do appreciate seeing them. All right, we're done. Again, thank you, Blue Crew. Amanda, Angie, Ozzy Baywatch, Grace, Davy Garb. Who else we got in here? Amanda, Grace, Davy, Ozzy, Grace, Amanda, Grace, Amanda, Grace, Amanda, Grace, Amanda, Davy, Grace, Amanda, Grace, Amanda, Grace, Davy, Grace, Amanda, Davy, Grace, Amanda, Mole Watches, Connie, Brandy Poor, Heather B, who might be listening.
Earthquake
Richard
3.9.
Bishop.
Said have a wonderful night, y'all love y'all light skin tone, keep it sunny side up,
I'm not
light
going back
skin
any
tone,
farther
people
than that.
hugging red heart.
Y'all know who
Angie
you are.
D and Az. Said good night everyone, cactus green heart.
Oh,
Grace. Said night Connie. Grace.
guys, do me a favor.
Said night Brandy and Heather B.
Do me a favor before I leave, guys. Everybody say goodnight to Justin, please. Say goodnight to Justin, and then we're shutting this thing off. And if he watches this back, he better appreciate it.
Amanda the DoorDasher. Said love you all, get better Heather. Grace. Said night Justin. Angie D and Az. Said night JH.
There
Welcome
she
in.
is.
Heather B Silver Fox Club. Heather B Silver Fox Club. Said good night everyone, purple heart, I learned I could mod with TTS on LOL. Earthquake 3.9. Said night Justin.
Well, you can.
Amanda the DoorDasher. Said good night Justin Henry. Nikki Lynn's prehistoric turtle. Said night Justin Henry. Aussie Baywatch. Said good night Justin from Australia. Kangaroo waving hand sign.
Day
Aussie
76, good night.
Said cheers everyone.
We're done. As always, guys, have yourself a great day. Thanks for watching.
Earthquake 3.9.
We'll catch you tomorrow.
Said night Aussie.
Amanda, are you ready? To the world, you may only be one person. But to that one special person out there, you may be their whole world. Give them a hug. We'll catch you guys later. TruckerZeus, we gone.